Welcome to Relationship Alchemy. I'm MarieElizabeth Molly, your relationship alchemist, and this is Briana Dai, my guest for today. And she is an international brand makeover expert and social media branding phenomenon. As the creative director of eWomen Network, of which I am a member, Briana's ideas are fresh, inspiring, and impactful, and have helped thousands of women elevate their brand image and social media strategy. She's a creative power strategist who enhances and elevates everything she touches. Her unique eye for design, combined with a vast range of skills, is as varied as her client list, which includes Mariah Carey, Leanne Rimes, Martina Navratilova, Dell, Famous Footwear, James Avery, ESPN, New York Fashion Week, and more. And me too. I'm on her client list. She's directing the creative future of marketing, branding, and communication for eWomen Network and the exciting celebrity science division clients of the company. Welcome, Briana. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so honored that you asked me to be here, MarieElizabeth. Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to record this quickie episode as a teaser and to really give people a sense of you. So would you first just say a little bit about your background? Are you in a relationship? Tell me more about some of that side of your life.
Yes. So I just celebrated my 8-year wedding anniversary this past Tuesday. So been
Oh my
married 8
God.
years. Yeah, literally
Congrats.
just had it together 11. We have a 1.5-year-old, almost half-year-old daughter and 3 dogs. So 4 babies altogether.
Are
And
they all piled in one place? Do they
it's a
all sleep on
lot.
the bed?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I did no. The answer to that is
Okay.
no. Gotta keep our bed.
Good.
But we love a good snuggle session every now and then for sure.
For
But
sure.
yeah, I reign from the beauty industry, turned beautypreneur, turned multipreneur or serialpreneur, and now in the family business. So I have gone through a number of chapters throughout my career, which my husband has been a part of every single one of them. I've been with him since I was literally 19 years old. We had our first kiss on my 19th birthday. So
Oh my God, that's amazing.
a lot of growing up together and thankfully growing
Yeah.
together and not apart over the years. So
Well, I want to get more into that because that is so key. When you come together so young, it really is a risk that you might grow apart.
a
And
very real risk.
so I want to just hear quickly about a relationship challenge of
Yeah.
somewhere over the past 8 years that you've managed to overcome. What's contributed to you being able to keep growing together?
So I'd say there's really two. I think one that a lot of people identify with is the challenge of fighting or disagreeing in a productive and constructive way. We had to learn to do that. That was a huge challenge because we did not know how to fight fair. And so I think that's been the biggest piece to learning to grow together without a shadow of a doubt is just breaking those toxic traits that we both brought into disagreements, identifying what they are so that we could fix them. And that's really easier said than done. It's really great. It's really easy to decide that you're going to work on things when you're both in a good mood. But the minute you're ticked off, it's like, I know what I'm supposed to do, but screw that.
But I don't want to.
Exactly. I'm pissed right now. Can I say that? Is it okay? But yeah, I think that was the biggest thing. And so that's challenge number one, biggest contributor, I think, to our long-term relationship success. And challenge, honestly, number two, that's been the most recent, having a 1.5-year-old, it's just been how much that changes you when you become a parent.
Yeah.
And emotionally, mentally, everything we went through, postpartum depression and prepartum depression is something that no one's talking, like no one talks about prepartum depression, and pregnancy is supposed to be this like amazing, just glowing period in time. And that was just not my experience. And it was kind of scary to go through that. And Travis was like, who are you and what have you done with my wife and what have we gotten into? So
Oh,
that
I
was a
bet.
challenge that we both had to work through and overcome together, and really uncharted territory for both of us.
That's amazing. And so what would be a tip out of that experience? What helped you get back on track?
I think a lot of the same things that helped us get back on track, even in learning how to fight fair. And that really kind of comes down to being very intentional about check-ins and not allowing
Mm,
things to fester and build up over time. And so
yeah.
sometimes it's easier said than done that you're just going to address something in the moment when it happens, because sometimes I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people that likes to process my emotions a bit. So it's hard for me to always call things out because I like to kind of internalize, like, why am I feeling this way right now?
Yes.
Like, is it really because he's being annoying, or is it because I had a rough day? Like, and I try to like do that internal questioning first. So it's not always realistic for me to call things out in the moment when they don't sit right with me. But
Yeah.
what is realistic for us is having a regular check-in time. For us, it's Tuesdays, and we say it's our day to water. We water our plants on Tuesdays, and we water our marriage on Tuesdays.
I love that.
And we just pour into our marriage, and we have a really intentional conversation. So if there is anything that maybe I didn't address in the moment, it's the day that things get addressed so that they don't
Wow.
never get addressed. So it's not just a let me poo-poo on all the things you did that annoyed me. It's what did you do that, like, name something that really meant a lot this past week, or something that you would love more of, like what's something that really meant a
Mm,
lot to you. And then it's not what did you do wrong this week, but it's more so what could I have less of?
yes.
What would I be happy if there was less of this? You know what I mean?
Right,
It's not
right.
so much
And
like,
what do I want more of? Like you
yeah,
said, what worked well and what could you do more of?
it's more productive. And I find that it's a
Totally.
much easier way to address uncomfortable things because you're not in the emotion of the moment. And
Yes.
so it's a little more retrospective for both of you. So he doesn't feel attacked.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm unsuccinct, and like vice versa. So that's what I would say. Water your
That's
marriage.
gorgeous. I mean, I want to unpack that further. I'd love to have you back for a longer conversation. And I want to go more deeply into that because my mind is going in about 6 different directions
I can
from what you
imagine.
said. Yeah, no, in great ways, like really creatively stimulated ways. So I'd love to have you back for a longer conversation. Does that work for you?
Oh my gosh, can I please? Let's go.
Okay, good, good. So, well, this has been your first taste of the amazing Briana Day today, and I'm going to be having her back real soon. And thank you for watching. I'm MarieElizabeth Molly, your relationship alchemist. And remember, a great relationship starts with you.